All right, so in this video, we're going to have a look at all things specifications. We're going to have a look at how you get the items in there to begin with. We'll have a look at how you edit the specifications, add images and some shortcuts to do that. We'll also look at a case that we see quite a bit, which is people using this for an exclusions area as well. So across into my account over here, how to get stuff into the specifications. That's the first point. So I'm in the estimate costing screen. I'm using this S button to pull stuff in from here to specifications. I quite like this way of doing it because it means that I'm just highlighting, I'm using this S button almost as a filter to say, hey, all the costing stuff I've got in here, that's great, but I want to highlight just specific stuff to the client. And I kind of think of this from the perspective of if you've got like floor joists and all the different timber sizes and things, the client's probably not that interested in that particular detail, but they want to know that they're getting the tap that they want and the paint colors they want. So it allows you to be really selective using this S button. A side point is comparing this to the timeline T button. The timeline button is sensitive to whether there's a price on something or not. Specifications, on the other hand, does not care. And because of that, we sometimes will see things like this, where people get a quote in from someone for all the plaster, and then they use the S buttons to pick the descriptions from our template that they want to highlight to the customer, or even their own template. The point being that this can be a nice little shortcut to get more wordy descriptions into your quote, even though the price is coming from just one line. Going into specs here, quick bonus point, naturally you can add extra categories, you can add extra items, so you can customize it beyond what it begins as. Going in from here, I wanted to touch on just another case that I've seen people do. It kind of relates to this point I was making about the fact that you can put in whatever description you want from the estimate costing. I have seen people use this S button as almost a placeholder to say, hey, I want to make sure I have a spec for this. Oh, quick bonus point. If you ever get this message, it wants you to edit this first, and then you can power click through them. I hit that all the time. But yeah, people use the S as a placeholder and then come through and kind of clean up and add their description. So, hey, I might want to reword this. Great, I'll do another one down here. And, kitchen, bathroom, be more descriptive, and then just get rid of the original. If that works good for you, then having this little kind of list of things that you want to refine on is a good way of doing it. Adding images. So naturally, I can just click on this image button and add an image of whatever I've got on hand. I like this from the perspective of client communication. Them seeing it visually often helps them understand, oh, it's going to be gray, or it's going to look like this. Maybe I don't, maybe it's not their favorite. I think it just aids communication. Bonus point, if you have a catalog item that you've pulled into your estimate costing and you then make it a specification, the item image will automatically come through. This is most notable for people who have made their own catalogs and loaded images, or some supplier connections when you connect with them have images as well. Lucky last, a use case that I guess wasn't really something we intended when we built this screen, but it's been something that people have used it for, exclusions, or some sort of section clarifying what's client provided, what's builder provided, just trying to get that in writing. And I've found that a lot of people really like using this screen for this function as well. So it could be something as simple as no allowance for dishwasher. And as a last kind of add-on to that, I've also seen people do it this way. If they have, let's say, appliances, and this one, dishwasher, they might even change it to client to supply. Then make it a specification. That's a cheap way of getting this text into the specification. And you can see the client supplying it, it's $0. Those two things make sense together. Hope that's helpful. As always, let us know if there's questions.